Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I'm going live because I kind of want to put on makeup live and show off this, pharmacy stuff. Pretty excited. I've never actually done a live video for makeup before. So if you pop on, say hi, let me know you're here. I've got kind of a little bit of a wonky setup, so we'll see if my phone doesn't fall, which hopefully it doesn't. Anybody have any fun plans for this Saturday? We're just kind of hanging out here around the house, so that'll be, kind of a nice relaxing Saturday for us. Hi, Shiloh. Thanks for popping on. So yeah, I'll just kind of give it a few minutes. I'm a little bit nervous, not going to lie. I haven't put on makeup in front of anyone, I don't know, since like high school probably. So, yep, and pretty warm, So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to actually put on is our primer. This is, oh, there's glare. So it's our VFX Pro primer, and I have to admit it's probably my favorite primer that I have used. You don't need a whole lot of it, but it's actually clear, if you can see that. And it's super light. It goes on really easily. And you don't need a whole lot of it necessarily, but I am, really impressed. Like, it's like silk on your face. And I've used other primers that are kind of thick and more like moisturizer, where this one isn't. Hi, Mary. Good morning. So let's see. So get that primer kind of rubbed in. I want it to kind of sit a little bit. I have, more acne and some other things that I kind of like to conceal a little bit. We've all got our things. So, yeah, we're going to let that sit for just kind of a little bit. Let it dry. So Mary, a primer is what you put on before your foundation, and the primer is meant to kind of help the foundation lay more smooth on your face. So that way it just kind of looks a little bit more natural, helps to kind of fill in the pores and different things like that. Okay, so I think I've let that sit long enough. So I think out of all of the foundations that I've used so far, this VFX Pro is actually my favorite so far. I like the coverage. It helps to kind of hide, my little imperfections a little bit more. And this is actually 04, so it's more of a rosy tint, which is cool because I've got a little bit more pink, a little bit more red, and it's super lightweight. It feels like, you're welcome. It actually feels like you're wearing a moisturizer, and you don't need a lot of it, which is cool. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, which that might actually still be more than what I need, but let's get going. So, definitely not a makeup professional. I'm just going to throw that out there. And I always end up putting more on than what I actually need. Just because I'm used to having makeup that's actually, you need to kind of keep applying and keep applying. So let's see. And I have to admit, I do like using the brush for the makeup. That's just kind of what I'm used to. There's a lot of people who use different application methods, and so far it seems to just kind of go on really nice. Some people are a little bit concerned about like leaving brush marks and stuff like that, but I find that by the time that this VFX Pro actually dries, there aren't really any lines, which is really nice. And then you can kind of see that when I first put it on, it looked really light. Hi, Tiffany. But you can see that it's actually, kind of blending and stuff really nice. So I'll start on the other side of my face. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Maybe in future videos, I'll actually put on some music. That way, you know, I'm not kind of being musician for you also. Let's see, and I'll be honest, I'm not actually sure if I should be looking at my phone while I do this or the makeup mirror, so I'm just gonna wing it. This is a totally wing it video or live, I guess. I'm not even sure. I'm not really all that like big into like technology and social media and all that stuff, so I'm learning a lot about not just like makeup and skincare, but I'm also learning a lot about like all this technology and stuff that is available for us. Okay, so I think I've got that all laid on here pretty good. All right, so now that I've got, you know, just kind of the base going, and you can see that like I can still see like my acne and different stuff like that, which I'm okay with. I don't really want like a full coverage because when I do makeup, I like it to look more natural. Like I went to the doctor's the other day and she was like, you know, I can't actually tell if you're wearing makeup. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. That is 100% what I want. Like, I don't want to like meet people and talk to people and have it be super obvious that I'm wearing makeup, even though it probably is. But that is, you know, kind of my goal, is just to make it look really natural. So what I'm going to do next is follow up with a concealer. So the concealer, I'm just going to dab under my eyes because I do have dark circles, not really sleeping a whole lot right now. And then I'm also going to, when I'm done, put it on my acne spots that I can still see. And we're just going to dab this in really good. I've heard you want to do like a triangle when you're dabbing. You know, and because if you do like a triangle with the concealer, it'll actually draw attention away from the bags. So I think that's cool. Bags, dark circles, you know, I'm learning lots. So then I'm just going to follow up and do a couple little dabs here, here, here. I'm glad that you're loving this, Mary. I am super nervous. This is so outside of my comfort zone. Oh man, like at the store and when like I'm at work, it's like you're in like the work zone and you can, you know, do your thing. But like here it's just kind of like, oh boy, here I am, super vulnerable, going live. You know, all of the mistakes are here to see. Hi, Cindy. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got the primer and oh my gosh, I am warm. So another thing that I also really like about this VFX Pro is that I'm glad you're learning. So am I. So with this VFX Pro, I do have a little bit more oily skin, and come the end of the day, I'm actually like usually pretty oily, and with other makeups that I've had, like towards the end of the day, you can actually like see the dew and kind of stuff, and like the makeup's almost lifted off my face. And I've noticed that with this, it's actually on there like all day long, and towards the end of the day, like, and I'm not having to do touch-ups, but towards the end of the day, it's actually like super nice and it looks good still, so that's pretty rad. All right, so plus like I'm just warm anyway, even though we've had a really mild winter or summer so far. Still pretty warm, you know, pregnant, so that's how that goes. So now that I've got the concealer, I am going to go on with a translucent setting powder. This isn't Farmasi brand. I'm actually going to be putting that on the bulk order. So bulk order is going in Tuesday if anybody's interested. You don't have to be local to be a part of that bulk order. And I will deliver, you know, stuff to you or mail things to you personally. So that'll be kind of nice. And the thing that I like about this powder translucent is that with it being translucent, it just kind of takes out a little bit of room for error as far as, like, you know, am I too dark? Am I too light? Is this now the wrong shade? So the translucent is nice. And because it's a setting powder, I feel like, again, it just kind of helps to control the shine. Oh, and that's another cool thing. So this VFX is a matte color. So it's all about kind of controlling that shine and stuff. Let's see. So just kind of putting this on. Okay. So now that I've got the setting powder on, I want to kind of just warm things up a little bit. So let's see. That's the brow powder, which super new about putting on the brows, but since I grabbed that one first, let's go with it. This is literally like the third time that I've done anything to my brows, so learning lots. And I feel like I've got like pretty dark eyebrows anyway, but it's kind of nice to just fill it in. So I just like to do a little bit of a fill in. And then this is like our brow powder. It's the light brown. So I feel like, you know, when I have messed up and I'm like, whoa, that is way too much eyebrow, it actually comes off pretty easily. So I'm finding it really nice for just like learning and stuff like that. Oops, see, totally just marked my face. But, oh, blended, pretty much gone. So, but you know, we're not really leaving the house, so not too bad. Let's see. Okay, and I'm so not used to seeing myself with these dark colored in eyebrows. So I like pop in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, all right, mama's got eyebrows. But like, not that I didn't have them before, it's just more defined. All right, and then let's see. So this is the Tender Blush, and it's a nice, you know, peachy color, which I like. I'm new to playing with blush and everything. I haven't really done a whole lot. Oh, thanks for liking it, Mary. And then this is the other one, so it's more of a pink. So I don't have anything to contour with, and I've been learning this whole contour game. But I have to admit, I do kind of like it a little bit, just because I like the depth. So because I don't have anything contoury, like actual contoury, I'm going to be putting that on my bulk order. So I'm going to take this little bit darker color and just kind of putting it on my face a little bit. And then go with the other side. Oh, Elena might be making an appearance. Phil's trying to keep her occupied a little bit, but I can hear her just on the other side of the door. So that's how that goes. Which she has such a fun time putting on makeup with me. Hi, Dorianne. But she's kind of overwhelming with it because I'm not used to that version of multitasking. So I learned with contouring, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then a little here, a little there. And then that kind of gives like your face a little bit more of like a narrow look, I guess. All right, but now I'm going to take this blush. And this is, you really only need to dab like a little bit. They look like small containers and things like that, but it's really pigmented, so you don't have to use a whole lot, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but sounds like they're having a good time. Let's see. Okay, so then I think a little bit here, and a little bit there, and maybe here. Okay, so yes, learning. So now I'm just going to kind of blend all that in a little bit because I'm just totally not used to how, you know, everything kind of looks like with full face makeup and everything. But if I mess up too bad, we're not really leaving the house, so that's always comforting. I can always wash it off. Okay. I'm really happy, I have to say, that my phone hasn't fallen yet. I've got it kind of placed very precariously, so that's super awesome. And then I don't want to do a whole lot with my eyes because we're not really leaving the house, but I do want to warm them up a little bit. So what I did was I actually got this really cool trio, and the cool thing about the trios is that all of the colors are already meshed in together, so that way like they blend and they go together really good, so it takes kind of that thought process off. This is the 05 Vintage Season. Let's see, so I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of that brown in the center. Hi, darling. Okay, so this is where it gets a little crazy. Mommy is on... Oh, now I'm multitasking.
Elena, come on.
Why don't you go with Daddy, darling? I'm almost done, princess. Mommy is almost done, but if you go with Daddy, I'll help you do some makeup in a little bit.
Are you doing? Hi.
You want to say hi?
Hi. Okay.
Okay, you can say hi.
Hi.
All right, so she gets grabby with the makeup. This girl loves her makeup. So there's your warning. Hey, Sable. Let's see.
Hi.
Going live. Super nervous. All
Hi,
right.
Sable. Oh. Hi, look.
Yeah. Is that Mommy's makeup? All right. So that doesn't necessarily look the best. But we are going to go for it. So this,
Mom,
do you want to say hi to Mary?
Hi, Mary.
Oh, thank you, Sable. I'm, so nervous about this live. Darling, can you sit down, please? Thank you. No, don't touch, don't touch. I don't want it to fall. Okay, but we're almost done. Okay, so I am going to curl my lashes. This is the Extreme Curl Mascara, which definitely helps, but I've got really long, thick eyelashes like the rest of the hair that I have. So I kind of need all the help that I can get to get these... Stay down. To get these bad boys. Darling, please put the battery down. Hey, so I do need you to listen, darling. Can you please sit down? Come on, sit. Thank you. All right. So just a little bit of mascara. All right, and a little bit there. And that is just one coat of, oh, bless you. That's just one coat, and it did actually do pretty good as far as coverage. Here, you can play with that a little bit.
Open.
Okay, and I've heard different things. Some people say, like, you shouldn't curl your eyelashes. Other people say it's, like, totally fine. I haven't done any research. I'm not actually totally sure on it, but I definitely think it helps. Okay, darling, please don't touch. Okay, and then it does have this cool applicator, so I'm trying to show you, but it's actually curved, and the curve is supposed to help push and elongate your lashes up. Oh, don't touch, baby. Don't touch. Okay, stop, please. I need you to listen, okay? If you're good and you sit here, we can do your makeup after this, okay? Okay, thank you, darling. she's got this really cute, oops, totally got it on my face. She's got this really cute little like play makeup kit that she has a lot of fun with. But she definitely likes mommy's real stuff better. Okay, totally got it on my face, but that ends up happening pretty much every time that I go to put on mascara, is I get mascara on my eyes. So I've always got Q-tips with me. Shh, baby, shh. Okay, will you sit down, please? So then I always follow up with the Q-tips because then I can kind of get some of this mascara off. But anyway, so here is...
makeup.
Okay, in a minute, baby. So here is my first live video with putting on makeup in front of everyone. So yeah, like super fun, super awesome. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to log off. Hi, Carrie. If you catch the replay, go ahead and comment replay. This will probably not be my last makeup video, but we will see how this goes. Oh, thank you for picking that up, darling. So, and I have to admit it's drop proof, so that I'm actually pretty thrilled with. She just dropped this and still in pretty great condition. So, yay, child-proofed pretty much makeup. So anyway, I hope everyone has an awesome Saturday. Thank you for logging on and commenting and watching. Hold on, baby. So yeah, have an amazing Saturday and make the best of everything. Elena, do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.